Why hybrids are beating EVs in the US? Electric vehicles, EVs, have been designated as the forefront of this revolution as the world advances toward a sustainable transportation future. EVs are frequently perceived as the inescapable successor to conventional gas-powered vehicles due to their assurances of zero emissions, state-of-the-art technology, and a potential solution to climate change. However, a distinct narrative is currently unfolding in the United States. Hybrid vehicles are gradually but discreetly gaining the upper hand in the competition for consumer preference, despite the hype surrounding EVs. Many are taken aback by this trend, as the government and the automotive industry have both made a concerted effort to promote electrification. Therefore, what is the reason for the unanticipated success of hybrids in the United States? Hybrids provide a combination of practical benefits that combine the best of both worlds by integrating a conventional petroleum engine with an electric motor. This is the solution. This distinctive combination addresses several of the most prevalent concerns that consumers have regarding fully electric vehicles, including high upfront costs, charging infrastructure, and range anxiety. Furthermore, hybrids are a more accessible and appealing option for a significant number of Americans due to their well-established fuel infrastructure, a reduced learning curve for drivers, and a balanced approach to environmental impact. In this article, we explore the primary factors that account for the fact that hybrids are outperforming electric vehicles, EVs, in the United States. We also provide our perspective on the implications of this development for the future of sustainable transportation. 1. Range anxiety. The convenience of a gasoline backup. The issue of range anxiety is one of the primary reasons why hybrids are preferred over EVs. Range anxiety is the apprehension that an electric vehicle will exhaust its battery before it reaches a charging station. In the United States, this concern is particularly prevalent due to the vast geography and the irregular distribution of charging infrastructure, which make long-distance travel in an electric vehicle EV more difficult. The optimal combination of a gasoline engine and an electric powertrain is provided by hybrids. They provide drivers with the security of a gasoline engine as a backup, allowing them to experience the benefits of electric driving, such as reduced fuel consumption and lower emissions. The dual powertrain reduces range anxiety, rendering hybrids more alluring to individuals who frequently travel long distances or reside in regions with limited charging stations. 2. Infrastructure challenges. The slow rollout of charging stations. The absence of a reliable and ubiquitous charging infrastructure is a substantial impediment to the adoption of electric vehicles, EVs, in the United States. The rollout has been sluggish and uneven despite the fact that the number of charging stations is increasing. In particular, rural areas are underserved, which presents a challenge for EV owners who wish to travel long distances without meticulous planning. In contrast, the infrastructure for gasoline-powered vehicles is thoroughly established and widespread. This excellent infrastructure provides hybrids with a substantial advantage over fully electric vehicles, allowing them to rely on it. Hybrids are a more practicable choice for a significant number of consumers due to the convenience of refueling at any gas station and the ability to charge the battery at home or at public charging stations. 3. Affordability. The expensive initial investment of electric vehicles. Another factor that contributes to the prevalence of hybrids is the upfront cost of EVs. EVs are generally more expensive than hybrids despite the increasing availability of incentives and technological advancements. The battery, which is the most expensive component of an electric vehicle, continues to be a substantial impediment to affordability. Conversely, hybrids are inclined to have a reduced acquisition cost. Although they continue to provide the advantages of electric transportation, the smaller battery and the presence of a gasoline engine contribute to the reduction of costs. Hybrids offer a more affordable alternative for price-sensitive consumers, enabling them to enjoy the advantages of electric driving without the substantial initial investment necessary for a wholly electric vehicle. 4. Consumer preferences. The allure of familiarity. The success of hybrids over electric vehicles is also significantly influenced by consumer preferences. Hybrids are a technology that is more comprehensible and less intimidating to a significant number of drivers. With the additional advantage of an electric motor that enhances fuel efficiency, they function similarly to conventional gasoline-powered vehicles. The learning curve for hybrids is minimal, as they do not necessitate substantial modifications to driving patterns or refueling practices. EVs, in contrast, necessitate that drivers adjust to new behaviors, including the management of battery range, the identification of charging stations, and the management of extended refueling times. Hybrids are a more comfortable option for consumers who are not yet prepared to completely embrace the electric revolution due to their familiarity. 5. Sustainability. A balanced approach to environmental impact. Although electric vehicles, EVs, are frequently promoted as the most effective solution for reducing greenhouse gas emissions, hybrids provide a more comprehensive sustainability strategy. Hybrids are an environmentally beneficial alternative to conventional gasoline-powered vehicles due to their reduced emissions. Furthermore, they circumvent several of the environmental drawbacks that are commonly associated with electric vehicles (EVs), including the energy-intensive production of large batteries and the dependence on electricity that may still be produced from fossil fuels. Hybrids are an appealing alternative for environmentally conscious consumers who are concerned about the vehicle's complete lifecycle impact. They offer a substantial reduction in emissions without the necessity of a substantial battery, which can mitigate some of the environmental concerns associated with the production of electric vehicles. 6. The stability of hybrid vehicles' resale value. Another critical factor for prospective automobile purchasers is the potential for resale value, and hybrids possess an advantage in this regard. The market for used electric vehicles (EVs) is still in the process of maturing, and concerns regarding battery degradation and technological obsolescence may result in decreased resale values. Conversely, hybrids have a more established track record and are known to maintain their value over time. The resale value of a hybrid is also influenced by the combustible engine. Unlike electric vehicles (EVs), which are wholly dependent on the battery, hybrids have a backup power source that can extend the vehicle's useful life. The resale value of hybrids is further enhanced by the increased reliability, which makes them more appealing to used car purchasers. 7. Government policies and incentives. A mixed bag, the automotive market is significantly influenced by government incentives and policies, and in the United States, these policies have been somewhat inconsistent in their promotion of EVs and hybrids. Although there are federal and state incentives available for the purchase of electric vehicles (EVs), these incentives are frequently subject to change and may not be sufficient to compensate for the higher initial costs of EVs. Hybrids, conversely, have had more consistent support. Incentives for hybrid purchases are available in numerous states, and some even offer access to carpool lanes or reduced registration fees. These incentives render hybrids more appealing to consumers who are seeking to save money and appreciate additional benefits. In addition, the United States Corporate Average Fuel Economy (CAFE) standards have fostered the development of more fuel-efficient vehicles, such as hybrids, by manufacturers. Innovation in hybrid technology has been stimulated by these standards, which necessitate manufacturers to achieve specific fuel economy objectives, thereby rendering them more cost-effective and efficient. Summary: the future of electric vehicles and hybrids. In the United States, hybrids have established a substantial market share by providing a practical and accessible alternative, despite the fact that wholly electric vehicles are the future of the automotive industry. Many consumers are attracted to the convenience and familiarity that the combination of a combustion engine and an electric motor offers. Hybrids are most likely to continue outperforming EVs in the United States as long as range anxiety, infrastructure challenges, and affordability remain considerations. Nevertheless, the environment is in a state of perpetual flux. The equilibrium may shift in favor of fully electric vehicles as battery technology improves, charging infrastructure expands, and government policies become more supportive of EVs. Automakers are making substantial investments in electric vehicle (EV) technology, and it is probable that the next decade will witness substantial progress that could render EVs more competitive with hybrids. At present, hybrids provide a compelling solution for individuals who wish to mitigate their environmental impact while maintaining the convenience and dependability of a petroleum engine. They are an appealing alternative for a wide variety of consumers, as they serve as a transition between the conventional and the electric. Hybrids may be instrumental in the transition to a more sustainable future as the automotive industry continues to develop. Let us know in the comments what you think about why hybrids are beating EVs in the US, and don't forget to like, subscribe, and stay tuned for more captivating content on our YouTube channel.